Golden State and Clippers. What's up, man? Doing my picks for the first round of the NBA playoffs. Me and my little dude. We're gonna pick, round one. You got Golden State and the Clippers. I got Golden State in. I'm gonna say five. I'm gonna say the Clippers are gonna win one game at home. They got Tobias Harris. They got Hartwell down low. They got Lou Williams coming off the bench. I mean, not Tobias Harris. They got my guy Gallinari. Tobias Harris is with the 76ers now. But they got Zubac down low. So they got a pretty good young up and coming team. They got Alexander at point guard. See how he does in his first appearance as a rookie. Who you got?
I got Golden State in five too. Cause the Clippers are only gonna win one game.
Okay, you can do the next one. Houston and Utah Jazz.
I
Who you
got
got?
I got that going to six. I believe Utah gonna win two games.
I believe. You know what? I'm gonna go with Utah in the upset. I'm gonna say Utah in seven because of the fact that Houston can go cold from three and they shoot way too many threes. I just think in one of these playoff series, I think it's gonna be the first playoff series because I think Houston could have matched up against somebody else better in the first round as far as having an advantage. Utah plays really good defense, and they got a lot of people that they can throw at James Harden, and they got a lot of gritty players on that team. Rubio, I believe Rubio gonna be healthy. They got Donovan Mitchell, second year. They played them last year, as a matter of fact. Yeah,
Yeah, but they got swept. I think. Or they won one
I
game.
think they
Utah
won
won
one
one
game,
game.
but
Yeah.
yeah, but now they playing them again. So I got Utah in the upset and in seven. Portland Trailblazers and OKC. Who you got?
I got OKC. Probably game seven.
Game seven. Yeah, that can go seven. CJ McCollum coming back from the injury. I don't know how
I don't.
healthy he is. Uh,
If they were
well, Paul George got a shoulder issue. Now he hurt that shoulder like 20 games ago, and he's still feeling the effects of it. But this is not an upset. Whoever I pick on this, because I think both of these teams are kind of evenly matched. Oh, they don't
with
have they
Nurkic,
don't have Nurkic.
Nurkic and Steven
Oh, I
Adams,
got I got
would have been
OKC
perfect.
in six. I got OKC in six. Denver and San Antonio.
That's going to game seven.
Who you got?
I got probably the Spurs because the different Nuggets got no experience in the playoffs.
Yeah, the Spurs do have a lot of experience in the playoffs. They got Aldridge, they got DeRozan, they got White, they got that Forbes dude. He was doing good in the beginning of the year. Now he kind of fell off. They got some pretty good players on that team. Denver has a lot of depth. Denver got not only that they got
They got
starting
no
five,
playoff
they got yeah they
experience.
ain't a lot. They don't have a lot of playoff experience, but they do have a bench and a starting five because in the beginning of the year they had a lot of people hurt and they bench some of the people on their bench were starters for a good portion of the season. They got I always get his name Nurkic. They got Nurkic,
Jokic.
Nurkic. They both was on the same team at one point. But anyway, I'm gonna go with Denver. I'm gonna go with Denver in six or seven. Who else? Anybody else in that bracket? Okay, that's the Western bracket. Anybody else in that bracket?
Mm-mm.
Okay, now we're gonna go to the Eastern bracket. Detroit and Milwaukee.
It's gonna be an easy sweep.
I got
Easy
yeah,
sweep.
I got Milwaukee in four. Blake Griffin missed a lot of games, especially the last two or three games with some injury. I don't know what injury it was. Milwaukee. I don't know if Malcolm Brogdon is coming back for the playoffs.
They got some
Is
good.
Malcolm Brogdon playing?
No,
He not? Is he out for the whole playoffs too?
no. They say he might be coming back in the second round, third round.
Okay. Detroit may can win a game, man, but I
But they
got
got no guards at all.
I got Milwaukee in I got Milwaukee in four. Ellerton and what's the name can get high from three. Each say they can get high from three and maybe win one game at Detroit. On pride alone. But I got Milwaukee in four. Boston and Indiana.
And if Indiana had Victor, but
Yeah, I know that's what a lot
you
of people
know,
say. If Indiana had Victor Oladipo, if Indiana had Victor Oladipo, that'd be a interesting
but they did put
matchup.
up a good fight against LeBron last year. They almost won, but I got Boston in game probably six or five.
I got Boston in a hard fought 6 because Indiana still got some good players on that team. They got
They
Bogdanovich,
got
whatever his name is.
Bogdanovich,
They got what's name them
Miles
down low.
Turner,
Miles Turner and Sabonis down low.
Sabonis, Darren
Uh, they
Collison,
still got Collison. They still got Evans. They got
Terry Evans, Drew.
Thaddeus Young.
Oh yeah, they got that.
Thaddeus Young. So they still got some players on that team, and Boston has not really gelled all the way together. So we gotta see how that pans out. What Kyrie if he get too much 1-on-1, in the series. But I'm gonna go with Boston in a hard fought 6. 76ers in Brooklyn. This can be an interesting matchup because Joel Embiid
They
may
are
not play
playing
the first.
today.
Yeah, I know, but Joel Embiid may not play the first game.
I know,
That's it. That can be interesting because that dude down low for Brooklyn is pretty good.
but
What's his
either
name? With the
Jared
fro,
Allen,
Jared Allen. He's pretty good down low,
but they
man.
either gonna have Boban starting or Jared Barton.
And another thing, Ben Simmons does not shoot good from the outside, and the 76ers do not have a strong bench. They don't have a strong bench. Last year they had a strong bench. This year they don't have a strong bench. They relying on Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, Simmons,
I will,
and now they missing Embiid. If he missed the first game, I don't know for sure, but that's what they say he gonna miss the first
if
game.
I was a fan to be a coach, I would probably put one of those people on the bench,
Well,
like probably a Jimmy Butler or something
Okay,
like
the
that.
thing about that is they should have did that 30 games ago because now if you do it, you gonna hurt somebody's pride. They're gonna be like, oh, I got to come off the bench, which would make sense and make the bench more, you know,
And he can get more shots.
yeah, it'll make the bench more beefed up, but should have did that a long time ago. How about I got shoot, I got me another upset. I got
Brooklyn?
Brooklyn in 7. If Joel Embiid is not going to be healthy in this series, and you got 76ers don't have no bench, I got Brooklyn in 7.
I got 76ers in probably 6, probably game 6.
Toronto and Orlando. I'll make this easy for you. I got Toronto in 4.
Yeah, me too. Toronto's gonna sweep the Orlando Magic.
Now they can make it interesting depending on
A
how
good
Kyle
matchup.
Lowry play. Kyle
A
Lowry
good
play.
matchup is Paris Sigma and Aaron Gordon as the power forward spots.
Yeah, that's a good matchup. Orlando, Vortex. Atlanta had a pretty good year. I didn't know Orlando was gonna make the playoffs, but they made the playoffs. They had a pretty good year. They don't have
You mean Orlando? You said
Orlando.
Atlanta.
We're Orlando. They don't have Mubamba. I think he's a
Obama?
Mubamba. You know, the
Mo
center.
Bamba? Yeah, I know.
Mo Bamba, whatever his name is, the one that they
He's not
drafted.
really that good though.
No, but right now he's not a good offensive player, but he's a good defensive player. He plays defense pretty good. I remember I picked him on some of my fantasy teams. He did good.
He
Blocking
he
shots,
put up
getting
0 in a
rebounds.
-50.
Yeah, but he was only playing. He was only playing. They was only giving him like 15 minutes a game. He playing behind Vortex. So how many minutes he gonna get?
They
Vortex made the
always be
All-Star team.
drafting the big man, power forwards and centers. That's all.
Yeah, I
they
know
do.
power forwards and center. This is like some teams got a way of just drafting certain players. But yeah, I got Toronto in 4. Hey y'all, that's gonna wrap up the first round. Joel Embiid will be. Hold on, we got breaking news, people. Joel Embiid will be available to play. So he is playing. Joel Embiid is playing tonight. So I'm gonna change my It's no upset. I'm gonna change it back. I got the 76ers in a hard fought 5.
The game will be coming on 6 minutes. So
So
go watch that. See how
I'm
we
out of
do.
here, y'all.